Ready to do
and
this?
We're live, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Mike Arnold, Jeff Winchester. St. Tammany Oster's short pregame show had some technical difficulties. We're back with the help of WSN. St. Paul's versus Santa Maula. Jeff, you want to kind of go through the Santa Maula lineup and
Yeah, sure.
real quick?
What we have is number 10, Cole Poirier, followed by number 25, Lee Amadi, playing second base. Hitting third is Braden Couriger. I got a little echo over here, so I'm listening to Rich say that.
No, you're good.
And then hitting fourth, number 11, Blaze Lalonde. Hitting, he's at third base. Batting sixth is going to be, batting fifth is going to be the first baseman, Lawson Bourgeois. Batting sixth, number 22, Braden Billingsley. He's going to be DHing. Hitting seventh is going to be number 16, Connor Malazon. He's going to be behind the plate. Hitting eighth, number 7, Landon Stewart in left field. And then hitting ninth, number 31, Ryder Mole. He's at shortstop. And then the pitcher on the mound for St. Amant, number 13, Jacob Mayers. And he is on the mound.
So Drew Bodie starting in center field and leading off for St. Paul's. Right fielder, number 4, Aiden Barrios, batting in the second spot. Your pitcher on the hill, number 11, Cade Anderson, batting third. Trent Kiami, the shortstop, number 6. Number 5, Steven Spalita at catcher. Ethan Williams is in the DH at number 19. Sophomore Gavin Bourgeois at third base, number 18, followed by number 25, Matthew Cody in left field. And then ending it up, number 8, Johnny Hammer at second base. First baseman, number 23, David Cherry, getting DH4 by Ethan Williams in the 7 hole. So
remind me next time not to do the lineups while they're announcing the lineups.
Well,
it's pretty distracting, especially with the speaker right next to me.
Yeah, it's hard. Well,
here's what it is tonight.
Yep.
We're on a skeleton crew. It's just me and Mike tonight. Our production crew is out for the count for tonight, so we're going to do the best we can to try to keep up with everything. And now we are actually going to have the lovely Elizabeth Burris to sing the national anthem.
Let us remember that we are in the holy presence of God. Lord, we gather this evening as family and friends from the St. Paul School and St. Amant School communities. God, help us to recognize you in all, in beauty of creation, our family and friends, the daily events of our lives, and those in need. We see a reflection of you in the talent and hearts of those involved in tonight's competition. Bless and protect them. St. Paul, our patron, pray for us. St. John Baptist, De La Salle, pray for us. Live Jesus in our hearts forever.
Apologize for that. That was not Elizabeth Burris. She's actually coming on tomorrow night. Getting all my days confused there, Michael.
All right. Anybody swinging by the heap and got some caffeine, feel free to drop it off. So
Yeah, my day started at 2 a.m. in Victoria, Texas, and so I am like coasting on fumes. But we're going to get through it.
Yes, we are.
Hey, if you can hoot with the Owls, you got to be able to soar with the Eagles, right?
Yeah. And if there's one pitcher you want on the mound for a light broadcast, it's going to be Cade Anderson because he
kind of makes it easy sometimes.
Yeah.
So get that K zone working up there.
We just got to be able to count to 3.
Yeah.
So
should be nice.
Yep, number 11, Cade Anderson on the mound, LSU commit.
Had a big home run against John Curtis the other night. On Monday, I was not there, but was following in spirit, watching the Game Changer app. The guy operating the Game Changer needs to get a little bit better because it was a little lagging. And we will submit that to customer service department here over at St. Paul's Baseball.
St. Paul's Game Changer?
Yeah. That guy's got to step it up a little bit.
Who runs that? Is that Bailey or is that somebody else?
That's Cooper.
Oh, that's Cooper.
Cooper is the Game Changer for the next 22 games.
That's true. Yeah. So, Cade, fastball wise, he's creeping between 88 and 92, right?
Yep.
Kind of staying in that range, upper 80s, lower 90s. Really good breaking ball. So excited to watch that kid pitch today, as always, honestly.
I mean, we have been so lucky on these broadcast nights for the weather that we've gotten.
Yep.
I mean, tonight's a beautiful night. There's no wind. Feels nice and cool. It's got to feel really good to the players out there who are hyped up, ready to go.
Yep. Want to thank In-N-Out Urgent Care, official scoreboard sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. In-N-Out Urgent Care, 4 locations, North Shore and South Shore. Up to bat for the Gators, Cole Poirier, number 10. Center fielder, takes strike 1 down the middle.
Always a good sign when you're leading off the game, first pitch strike.
You want to do this? And I'll do this.
Oh yeah. Did you hit it already?
Yeah. So
okay.
Ball.
So not only are we hitting buttons, I'm learning keys, man. I'm learning hotkeys tonight.
We're doing it all today. We don't. We're 3 people alike. 4 maybe. Good fastball low and away for strike 2. So 1-2 count here on Poirier. Anderson from the windup. Outside pitch fouled off down the right field line. And Jeff, we're going to keep that count at 1 and 2. We don't jump.
What did I do?
You got 1 and 3 up there.
Oh gosh.
For the foul ball.
Okay.
I fixed it.
All right. I didn't realize it was that. Okay.
It's all right.
Yeah, because you hit the first strike. Yeah,
yep.
Sorry. My fault.
Fastball,
dirty.
strike 3. And that's a top velocity strikeout. Thinking of Top Velocity, official strikeout sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. So you're going to, minus, and then out +1.
So I'm learning all the hotkeys.
There you go.
Connor Russo.
It's going to bring up Lee Amity, second baseman, number 25. Left-handed.
I think it's Amadi.
Amity?
Yeah. I think it's Amadi.
Deja vu.
Yeah. I think last year we were struggling with that name too.
Fouls one off with a fastball from Anderson.
I keep looking
inside.
up at the scoreboard thinking that I'm operating the scoreboard up there.
Yeah, it's right here.
The real one.
Anderson with the windup. Fastball up for ball 1. Defensively for the Wolves, got David Cherry, number 23, over at first base. Johnny Hammer over at second base. Trent Kaimi at short. Gavin Bourgeois. I said Drew Bourgeois.
Yeah.
Gavin Bourgeois.
Yeah.
Over at third base. In the outfield, we have Barrios in right, Drew Bodie in center, and Matthew Cody in left. Steven Spalita behind the plate. Another fastball fouled off. Going to make it 2-2 on Amade.
2-2, 1-2.
1-2.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
you're quick.
Yeah. Well, it was 1-2.
It was. Okay. Oh, it was already 1-2. I thought it was 1-1.
It's all right.
Like I said, if anybody's driving by with caffeine,
right? Maybe a bang,
Yeah.
You can do a
What
bang.
would be awesome is those little Starbucks double shots.
Yeah.
About 3 or 4 of those.
That works. Where's
little
Chad?
cans,
Where's
not the
Chad
big
Rayleigh
cans.
when I need him?
Yep.
He's always good for a 6-pack of bang in his car.
Good breaking ball. Amity a little bit inside.
Just
Going to make
missed.
it a full count on the second baseman. Wolves been mixing up the lineup the last few games, huh, Jeff?
Yes, it's still early. It's still trying to figure out how they want to proceed going forward, and trying to work out all the preseason, pre-district kinks. Before we get rocking and rolling in district. It's going to be a tough one this year. Got Mandeville playing right now, actually. They should be finishing up pretty soon.
I saw Lakeshore shut out Hammond. Was it 6-0? I saw.
Yeah.
On the Twitter feed.
Okay.
Full count. Good
Ooh,
fastball.
Like it just missed.
That's going to be a walk-on's walk. Thinking of walk-on's official walk sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Walk-on's Covington. You can base on one.
Gotcha.
And don't hit base off. Just on and off with the ons.
Okay.
So we got a runner on first here. 3-hole hitter Braden Kuriger, the right fielder in the box. Good first pitch from Anderson for strike one. Amity kind of with a defensive lead like most guys do when they get over here, because Cade is not only an amazing pitcher, but he's got a pretty good move to first.
Yeah.
He hangs people up.
Yep.
And so once again, leaning back, pop up. Cherry tracking over. But
he does get to that
foul.
high balance relatively often.
Yeah.
But as he's getting to that high balance, he's watching the runner at first base. It's not like he's just absent-mindedly getting to a high balance.
No.
He's keeping an eye on him, and if he has to make an adjustment because they take off, he's pretty quick at making that adjustment.
Yep. Amity leaning on that fastball from Anderson up.
It's one of the only things that I think might throw a pitcher off right there. It's when they get to that high balance, they're trying to read you.
Yep.
You give them that hard stutter.
And that's exactly what Amity just did. Kind of gave him that hard stutter.
You can almost kind of throw yourself off rhythm right there.
Yep.
Me and my extensive pitching experience can attest to that.
So we got a
From what I've heard.
1-2 count or a
What did I do?
strike minus.
Oh.
Anderson to the plate.
Ooh.
Looked like a changeup. Kind of buzzed by the St. Tammany Oshner WPB and streaming
I
deck.
think I got this net up here.
Got this new little shot here. I'm trying to
Cool.
see if we can catch Amity sleeping over there.
If I'm Cade right here, I just stay hard in on.
Yeah. So
He's a little late getting the barrel to it, obviously based off that last swing right there. Would not want to slow his barrel down.
Yep, slide step fastball down the middle.
Yeah.
Kuriger fouls it straight back. He's got one out here at the heap. Part of the St. Tammany tournament or the Covington tournament I know it's a lot of spread out between Covington High. I think it's their official tournament. We're just a secondary field, so
Gotcha.
a lot of baseball this weekend on the North Shore.
Oh yeah, we got 4 games. Up there it goes.
Amity going, fouled off.
We will take that. That
Yep.
was not going to be an ideal pitch to throw a guy out on for sure, and he had an incredible jump. So
especially with a right
Cade
hander
and
there,
Steven
right?
are going to want to thank him for fouling that ball off, because even though that was a strike 3, that would have been a man on second base for sure.
Is this maybe where you do a pickoff here just to see if he's doubling up?
Maybe. I mean, if he went right there, it could potential.
If he's going on first move like last
Yeah.
pitch. We'll see what happens here. Anderson lifts, Amity leans back. Fastball,
That's all
check
the way
swing, and he
through.
did go.
He did go on that.
And that's going to be another top velocity strikeout, official strikeout sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Thank you to Dr. Pat McNeil and Brent Porcio. 2 outs.
Yeah, hit.
+1. Oh, they go across. And then, so they're 1 and 2. They don't plus minus.
Okay,
It's
throw me off.
Yeah,
I'm learning
sorry.
though. I am coachable.
2 outs. Anderson, quick move over to first. Cherry with the tag, but Amity's back safe at the bag, diving head first.
Blaze has got some juice. He's got to make sure that he doesn't get too carried away. with Amity at first to make sure he can execute his pitch right here.
Yep. Oh. That kind of looked kind of.
Yeah, that was one of those adjustments that
he made.
Cade's making basically on the way down. It seemed like.
Yeah.
Amity's doing a good job of getting in Cade's head over there.
Good fastball, a little bit
missed.
Up, maybe. Yeah, he definitely made that adjustment to pick off as he was right at that high point. His hands actually came down. In you know what I'm saying?
But that just speaks to Cade's instincts right there.
Yeah, no doubt. High fly ball going foul over in the right field bullpen. Aiden Barrios making a good chase over there, but couldn't quite get to it against the fence. Omni's going to go back to first. 1-1 count to Lalonde. Anderson in the stretch, getting the signal from Spalita. Comes set. Looks to first. Omni going. Spalita with the throw. Gets by Kaimi. A little wide right, so Omni's going to be safe at second base. So 2-1 count to Lalonde.
So base.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
All right. So 2-1.
Yep.
All right.
Two-one count to Blaze. Anderson looks back.
Now, we do have a base open, so you don't necessarily have to serve something up right there. You know, Blaze is taking some decent swings, and he's got juice. You know, your 4-hole hitter can potentially do some damage, and we know Amade is pretty aggressive over there on the base path. So don't have to serve something up here. You can try to see if he can get himself out, maybe chase a ball in the dirt or maybe up out of the zone.
Anderson comes set, no look. Fastball right down
There
the
we
middle.
go. All right.
Catches Lalonde sleeping. And that's going to be third strikeout of the game. So 4 batters, 3 strikeouts. And taking the Top Velocity, official strikeout sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. And we're going to go to a quick commercial break from In-N-Out Urgent Care, and we'll be right back.
In and Out Urgent Care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at inandouturgentcare.com. In-N-Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better, faster.
And we're back live, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Mike Arnold, Jeff Winchester, live at the Heat for this 3-day tournament on the North Shore.
4 games in 3 days. I mean, you can't ask for anything more than that. Let's get some baseball in.
Absolutely not. So
we're going to have quadruple starting us off here. It's the story of his name.
Yep, Drew Bodie, center fielder, leading off. What is?
Drew. So he's actually George Bodie the 4th.
Okay.
So he's a quadruple.
Okay.
And they cut it short and they just called him Drew for quadruple.
All right.
That's where Drew came from. A little bit of St. Paul's baseball trivia for the night, you know. All 5 people who are listening, probably Drew's grandparents.
1-1 count to quadruple. He pops one straight up. Oh.
It's in foul territory, so if it's in foul territory, that's okay.
Yeah. Bodie was coming to the line, pop up
but
in foul territory, and pitcher Jacob Myers coming over to make the play. Drew Bodie run up the line. They both kind of collide.
If I'm not mistaken, the ruling on that should be if it's in fair territory, then if the collision happens, he's out because the fielder has the right to be able to field the ball. If it's in foul territory, then I don't believe there's a ruling where he's automatically out. I think it all has to do with where the contact was made. If there's anybody out there who actually knows the ruling and wants to comment on the
Coach
YouTube,
Mike Stant would know
the YouTube channel, go ahead and comment on there. Let's see what you guys come up with.
Oh, I'm sure all those people out there know the rule.
Oh yeah, well they know
everything.
They know
Everything
how
else.
to tell us what's wrong.
So, shout out to those people.
We just want to make
who you are.
we want to make sure that your viewing experience is the best possible for WPBN. Okay, so maybe they saw something that we did not see here.
Let me get Coach Mike Stant to give us a ruling on that. I'm sure he'll text something in a minute. He usually does. So that's going to be 1 out. Aiden Barrios is going to come to the plate, the right fielder, number 4.
We'll have to ask Gibby what the official ruling was on that. But they did call Drew out.
Myers from the windup, fastball, a little bit low.
Oh, low? My bad.
Yeah, he didn't call it. Fly ball, left field. And the left fielder, Landon Stewart, makes the play for out number 2. It's going to bring up the pitcher, number 11, Cade Anderson.
We'll figure that out. Goodness gracious.
Batting from the left side. Takes a ball up and away. Anderson had a home run against John Curtis the other day to kind of put the game away, right?
No, well, from what I remember, I think it was maybe tied at that point. I can go back and remember. I get my days all confused.
Fastball from Meyer for strike 1. Taking in and out urgent care official scoreboard sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network.
That was a big hack right there. Just missed it.
It's a 2-2 count to Cade. It's not very often you see him get into a 4-pitch count, you know. He's swinging early. And
he is hacking. And he's got such good barrel-to-ball skills.
Yeah.
There you go. Looks like a base hit up the middle.
That's a single up the middle by Anderson.
Speaking of which.
Rounds first. And gets a 2-out single in the bottom of the first here. It's going to bring up the shortstop, number 6, Trent Kayemi, who can definitely put one in the trees.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Had that big, exciting home run last year. Most people don't know that, but the hype video, the last highlight in the hype video is Trent Kayemi's walk-off home run.
Cade Anderson going first pitch. Catcher bobbles. Connor Melanson behind the plate for the Gators. I was getting a little feedback from your phone.
Okay, sorry.
That's why I was moving over.
So it was Trent Kayemi's walk-off home run last year against Destrehan. It was his first home run he had ever hit.
Oh, nice.
Not to mention it's a walk-off, and if you look carefully, you realize that when he rounds second base,
he starts.
He starts coming home.
Yeah, he makes a hard left turn about the right leg of that umpire and realizes it in the grass.
He's ready to celebrate.
Yeah.
He's ready to dogpile at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, walk-off grand slam.
So 2 outs, 1-0 count. Myers looks back. Fastball kind of swings.
Swing and miss.
Shout out to the St. Paul's Wolves basketball team playing in the semifinals over in Lafayette against John Curtis. Should be starting off pretty soon. Get some score updates there, and we'll give them out as they happen. Kaimi kind of pooches one over the shortstop, kind of a soft line drive, and Ryder Mollier makes the catch for out number 3, and we'll be right back after a word from these sponsors.
This is a walk-on athlete. They push harder and put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Try to keep that heel down. Kind of lean forward. You should kind of feel that more drawing. So you felt that hip flexor kick? Yeah. So this is the sequence of head, shoulder, trunk, then your hips felt. Okay. So when you go that way, you're not gonna hurt anything by going any further. I feel like yeah.
I wish I had this stuff years ago, you know?
And we're back, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Scoreless game going into the top of the second. Kate Anderson still on the mound for the Wolves. Sure.
Now up. First baseman, Lawson Bourgeois.
Gonna bring up Lawson Bourgeois, the first baseman. First pitch from Anderson. Good fastball down the middle for strike 1.
A good pitch by Cade right there. Attacking with his fastball. You know, you really want to do that early on in the game.
Ooh, that's a good pitch.
I'm always one to kind of limit the amount of pitches that guys see, especially first time through the lineup.
Yep. There it is.
There it is right there.
Strike 3. Another top velocity strikeout. Top Velocity official strikeout sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network.
Yeah, trying to not show your entire hand, at least the first time through the lineup, if you can avoid it. You know, that just makes it harder for the second time up through, which, you know, you start talking middle of the game, you know, maybe the game kind of leverages on that.
Good
especially
pitch.
when there's nobody on base.
Yep.
You know, you have the ability to try to be aggressive, attack. You know, one of the big things that, you know, your starting pitcher wants to try to establish is the inside part of the plate. You know, getting guys to be a little timid maybe on the inside part. That way it opens up the outside maybe later in the count.
A little bit up on the 2 strikes. Got 1-2 on the batter.
Was listening to who was this saying it the other day? I want to maybe say it was
that's another top velocity strikeout. We're gonna have to
Jay
renegotiate
Johnson
this
speaking.
top velocity deal.
Yeah, I mean we have
per K maybe.
Yeah, we have to look at that. I think it was Jay Johnson. LSU was talking about their approach to hitting. When it was 70% of the pitchers, 70% of the pitching or pitches are trying to live on the outside part of the plate.
Oh yeah. Got a base hit. Gets under Kaimi's glove. Hard hit ground ball by Connor Malaisol, the catcher. They're going to put in a courtesy runner for Connor.
Wait, let me see. We got 2 outs, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he was saying that, 70% of the pitches are attacking the outside part of the plate. So if you're playing the statistics, right, the entire approach should be dominating the outside part of the plate. Making sure you can handle the ball on the outside part of the plate. But being aggressive on the inside part of the plate early on kind of forces you to have to try to change that mentality a little bit, and it's a little less more of a guarantee that we're going to stay on the outside part of the plate. Oh, the ball gets away
Pickoff gets
from.
by Cherry. Was that low? I didn't.
It was a little low. I mean, he tried to dig that in the dirt. Plus, with the guy diving back, makes it a little bit more difficult. But.
Yeah.
So find ourselves in the same situation as the top of the first inning. 2 outs, runner on second base. So,
Yep.
0-1
count. It's Landon Stewart up to bat, the left fielder. Cade gives the runner a look. Pitcher for strike 2.
The flip side to what I was talking about earlier in regards to trying to attack the zone with your fastballs, especially first time through the lineup, every situation can kind of dictate what you want. Got Cade flinching right there.
Ooh.
Yeah, I saw it. But each situation presents itself differently, right? I mean, now, although Stewart's in his first time through the lineup here, first at bat, with the runner in scoring position 0-2, might be one of those times where you kind of show your hand and drop off a breaking ball,
Fastball up, going to make it a 1-2 count.
But then again, the thing about calling a game and pitching is it's so many different variables, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, the question is we're sitting at 0-2 right now. How did we get to 0-2? Was it fastballs? Was it off speed? Are we late on fastballs? Are we early on fastballs? And all of that information goes into being able to determine what pitch we want to throw next. If anything, based on the results of how you got there, it may wind up telling you what not to throw in these specific situations.
Fastball up for strike 3. Yeah. Big cut from Ryder Mole. And Landon Stewart, and that's going to be another top velocity strikeout. So let's go ahead and thank our other game sponsors. Walk-Ons, official home run and walk sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Hadn't had a walk-ons home run yet. It's only our second game streaming, right? I know we had some on the road. Cade had one. I think Kiami had another one.
Ethan Williams
had one. So they just all been on the road. Mm-hmm. So thinking of Walk-On's official home run and walk sponsor. You've seen it. Let's see. Top velocity official strikeout sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. You've already heard that. What do we got? The K-Zone 6 strikeouts in 2 innings.
Yep.
So, River Rock Stoneworks, official Mound Visit and Pitching Chain sponsor of WPBN.
I want to thank Jeff Lessishare over there in I can't even really say.
Fleur-de-Lis?
Yeah, Fleur-de-Lis. I can't really say in Ponchatoula anymore because he's in Ponchatoula, he's in Covington, he's on the South Shore, pretty much everywhere, down the street from where you live, no matter where you live in the whole St. Tammany Parish area, Tangipahoa as well.
Also want to thank Athletic Mobility Institute, official game day sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Steven Spleed up to bat. Let me take your logo off. People don't want to stare at that while we're playing the game. So Spleed at the plate. First pitch swinging. Ground ball over to second base. And that's going to be 1 out for the Wolves here in the bottom of the second inning. Still scoreless here at the Heat. It's going to bring up number 19, Ethan Williams, who's DHing for the first baseman, Cherry.
I want to say it was against Denham Springs over the weekend. that Ethan hit a bomb. I think it was Denham Springs. Either way, he got into it. He's just such a threat. And I mean, at any moment, he can put one up into the light tower over there in left field. Oh, yeah. You should see him power clean.
Big cut from Williams. Should be 2-1.
Yep.
Another big cut for strike 2.
He's just a click late on that fastball. See if we can get that head out there just a little bit sooner. That's the thing. You don't necessarily have to swing harder. You just get your rhythm and your timing going a click sooner in his delivery. Allows you to get the barrel head out in front.
Pitch from Meyer, strike 3. Williams goes down swinging. Coming up, third baseman Gavin Bourgeois.
Number 18 playing third base.
Come on, Big Gav.
Bourgeois.
Been watching Gavin play since he's been 6 years old. Good to see him out there on the field.
Yep. Fastball low for strike 1. Is Ridge here? Or is I thought he said something about possibly having basketball or. Good take. 1-1 count on Bourgeois. A little bit out. Umpire looked like he was going to call that, and he just stopped.
Did he not?
He did not. He
Okay.
even picked his hand up and just didn't do anything.
I thought he was going towards it.
It was a good take, I thought. Choppy ground ball to shortstop by Bourgeois. Throw it across for out number 3. So Bourgeois grounds out along with Spalita, and strikeout from Williams to retire the side. And we're going to go to the top of the third after a quick commercial break.
In and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at inandouturgentcare.com. In and Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better, faster.
Shortstop, the Gators up to bat. Anderson with 6 strikeouts through 2 innings from the windup. Morey fouls one down the right field line. Strike 1. Pitch from Anderson right down the middle for strike 2.
Good pitch. That's an aggressive pitch that you want to see, especially after a foul ball the opposite field.
Jam job, foul down the third base line.
1-4-4 call coming from the dugout there. There's your breaking ball. Yep.
Another top velocity strikeout.
He was a little impressed with that as well too. Mole was. He was like, wow, I saw him in the dugout. I mean, in the batter's box.
Back to the top of the lineup, Cole Poirier. I'll give you one guess what he did last time.
He ran it. He was.
No, not him.
No.
They're all.
Oh, geez, yeah.
So.
We've only had one ball put in play, right?
Yep.
Yeah. One hit.
Strike one from a foul ball. There's another fastball low and away for strike two. One out here at the heap, still scoreless in the bottom of the third. Anderson from the windup.
There it
Good
is.
breaking ball.
Second time around.
For another top velocity strikeout.
You just said I can't hit that tonight.
So St. Tammany Oshner WPBN streaming deck is right above the visiting dugout, and so we hear everything that goes on below us. And Mr. Poirier brought back to the dugout and said he was not going to be able to hit that tonight.
Don't feel bad, Cole, because there's a whole lot of other people that are out there that have trouble hitting that too.
Yeah. So 2 outs here. So.
And when Cade gets dialed in, it's pretty tough.
Fun to watch. Big cut from Lee Amity.
That actually looked like a changeup right there.
I think it was.
Didn't have that normal break that big deep break that we usually see with Cade's breaking ball, and it definitely wasn't his fastball.
That was a fastball fouled back by Lee Amity, the second baseman. Anderson from the windup, 0-2 count.
There it is again. When that breaking ball's on,
top velocity strikeout. So that's going to be 9 strikeouts through 3 innings. Still scoreless. And we'll be right back with a word from, let's see.
Hi, I'm Brent Forcio, the CEO of Top Velocity, and we'd like to show you the scientific methods we've developed to building elite baseball players. We evaluate biomechanics and their athleticism, like mobility, speed, strength, power, to identify where they have restrictions or deficiencies in their abilities. The Top Velocity methodology has given us the ability to produce more 90-plus testimonials than any other program in the world. Contact us now for more information.
In and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at inandouturgentcare.com. In and Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better, faster.
This way I can.
Back of the heap, scoreless, going to the bottom of the third. It's going to bring up for the Wolves, Mr. Cody Matthew Cody.
Coming out to a little inner Sandman. I love it. Wait.
Bodie's first at bat of the game, takes a fastball.
What's up, man?
Here he comes.
How are you?
What's up? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It had water on it earlier, so.
I mean, we're just hitting hotkeys over here.
Fastball up.
Matthew Cody coming in there to Inner Sandman. It's always a classic walk-up song. A la Mariano Rivera.
Yeah, that was pretty cool when he used to come out to that. Cut from Cody. Makes full count here with no outs.
Sorry. Everybody out there in the ether, sorry for not keeping the count up on the scoreboard there. Not used to this. I'm kind of out of my element right now.
Well, their outs are wrong over there, so don't feel bad. Yeah. All they have to do is just get that.
Yeah.
Fastball up for a walk-on's walk.
There we go.
Thinking of walk-on's official walk sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Go check out Matt and the gang at Walk-On's Covington. Tuna team, baby. Tuna team.
Well, what about the Krispy Kreme bread pudding?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a given.
I mean, you can't.
Jonathan Hammer up.
Yeah, that speaker's busted.
Hadn't seen a move from Meyer on the mound yet, I don't think, to first.
I
Mayer.
wonder if we can see a little small ball.
Think so? You got up Hammer? Yeah. I mean, getting that time, huh?
Kind of like manufacture some stuff, you know?
Make something happen. Force it. Force it. Do it.
Nope.
Runner going. Oh, hit and run.
Like
had a
hit and run.
Yeah. So Hammer did everything he could do as a batter on that. That ball's, 3 feet outside and 3 feet above his head.
Up and away.
I mean,
it would look bad.
But
you got to do what you got to do what you can to protect the base runner right there.
Yeah.
It was.
And Cody gets thrown out on that hit and run. That's
Malazan behind the plate. I mean, he did a good job of sticking with the throw, even though Drew's kind of swinging through that one just to protect Cody on the steal.
Well, we saw similar situation in the Catholic game where I forget who the catcher is for Catholic. You know his name.
Pusho.
Yeah. He's had the runner that fell over the plate like that, and he ran into him purposely and threw the ball to get the catcher's interference, so he didn't even have to worry about making that throw.
Yes.
Smart move on his part.
Sure, because by rule is, you make contact in your attempt to try to throw somebody out at second base, they're going to call that every time. I say every time. They should call it every time.
Yeah. Check swing. Strikeout for Hammer. So man on base with no outs goes to 2 outs with nobody on. So tough break there.
Oh, wait.
Get back to the top of the
that wasn't
lineup.
Bodie. Who was that? That was Johnny Hammer. I'm sorry.
So Drew Bodie.
I was saying Bodie was up.
Yeah. Pitch from Mayer. Oh, drag bunt. Come out the box. Kind of trying to catch people sleeping.
Trying to get something going with 2 outs. I mean, you can't blame him. We're not necessarily knocking the cover off the ball right now. Trying to make something happen, right?
Yep. Good fastball from Mayer for strike 2. Freshman and JV teams both got wins this week yesterday.
I heard we had a walk-off against Fontainebleau.
Fastball at the ball one. Yeah, it was a walk-off, but we gave up 4 runs in the 7th that was off of errors, so it shouldn't,
Maybe could have never.
Still got the W, though. It doesn't matter. Another fastball up. Just some miscommunication.
Yeah, happens, but at least you get the resiliency to want to come back.
Yeah. So 2-2 count to Bodie. Fastball up for ball 3. It's going to get full, so full count, 2 outs.
All right. The old two out walk after you get 2 quick outs.
Yeah.
Not going to happen right now.
Bodie goes down looking for strike 3. And through 3 innings, going to the top of the 4th of the heat, St. Paul 0, Santa Maula 0. And we'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
There's a place on the North Shore where children feel right at home. Our highly specialized partnership provides them the most comprehensive pediatrics. Together, we offer extensive capabilities for everything from a simple checkup to specialties like cardiology and urology. So, while they have so far to go in life, all they need is right here. Ochsner Hospital for Children at St. Tammany Parish Hospital. Advanced care for kids of all ages.
Try to keep that heel down. Kind of lean forward. You should kind of feel that work drawing. So you felt that hip flexor kick? Yeah. So this is the sequence of 2 head, shoulder, trunk, then your hips fell. So when you go that way, you're not gonna hurt anything by going any further.
I feel like that.
Yeah.
I wish I had this stuff years ago, you know?
And we're back live, WPB and Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Ridge Bourgeois, Jeff Winchester, Mike Arnold. Scoreless here going to the top of the fourth. Kane Anderson with 9 strikeouts through 3 innings.
Yeah, all 9 outs.
Gave up 1 single. And
he's feeling it today, man.
Yeah. Well, the truth is, I mean, upstairs we're talking, it'd be nice to just get maybe just 1 rollover ground ball, get him a 1 pitch at bat, you know, something, get a couple easy outs.
I've always said it, you know, one of Cade's Achilles heels for his
talent,
persona and talent is that, you know, you're going to wind up throwing 3 pitches to everybody for the most part.
Yeah.
You know, with so many strikeouts, it's rare that he winds up getting that 1 pitch, first pitch out. You know, and
right. He doesn't get any low pitch innings very rarely.
Right.
And
which is you know, it's a blessing and a curse all at the same time, because you know you could look up and it's the 5th inning and you're at 85, 90 pitches, you know, but you have 10 strikeouts.
That's right.
You know, so it is kind of a double-edged sword sometimes. But we'll take it tonight for sure. I mean, he's got 9, working on 10.
2-2 count.
There's that
Good
dirty breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to lay off right there.
Especially 0-2. And, you know, you don't know if, you know, 88, 89, 90's coming at you, and then he spins that hammer in there. Let's see what Coach Brad's dialing up over there.
Oh, he's shoving it right here.
Yeah, fastball.
There it is.
It's another
number 10.
Top velocity strikeout.
I think I want to do the strikeout thing next year.
Yeah, K-Zone is working hard back there.
I don't know if they're going to give it up, but we're going to have to renegotiate.
Well, they did hang 27 Ks, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have 20. I think we actually have 20 of them out there. I think we got to get an extra one. Yeah, I mean that's, you know, Blaze is a pretty strong hitter for sure.
Yeah, he's the one that got the hit last at bat.
No, that was the catcher Malazon.
Yeah, it was Malazon. Malazon.
Yep, checks away for strike 2.
But when Cade's on, you really almost gotta eliminate the pull side, and just try to stay on him as long as you can. You know, let the ball get deep and try to work.
Man,
that's dirty.
That was dirty.
Jesus.
Especially from the side view, you wish that the viewers could see that break from the side. I mean, the bottom's falling out of that 3-4 feet in front of the batter. It's at his eye level, and then or chest, and it's dropping to the ankles.
You got a relative playing for them or what, man?
Lawson Bourgeois.
Yeah.
Lawson Bourgeois.
I mean, look, we related to all the Bourgeois.
All of them.
All of them.
There's one branch on that family tree.
It goes straight down. There it is.
A little change up, didn't it?
Yeah, it looked like something else.
I mean, as a hitter, I think I'm going in with like a 2-strike approach. I remember just trying to punch.
I don't know if you ever faced him, Jeff, but a guy named Brad David pitched for Catholic High as a lefty. Reminded me he pitched at LSU and then got drafted by the White Sox. Ground ball over to Cherry, touches first for out number 3 to end the inning. But Brad was like that. I mean, you just you know,
you're just guessing up there.
Yeah, you don't even have a clue. Lefty, he's good. So.
Yeah, I mean, when you got a guy who's dialed in, who has 3 quality pitches, you know, listen, there's a reason why the best in the business are successful 30% of the time. Hitting's hard.
Yeah.
It's very hard. You know, and for all you parents that are sitting here listening and, you know, getting on your kid for not going out there and just hitting the ball hard every single time he gets up there, I'll let you know, it's not an easy thing, right? I mean, it's very, very difficult, and it gets exponentially difficult when you've got a guy on a mound who can touch 90 and he's got 3 quality pitches.
Yep.
You know, and so as a hitter, I think you knowing what you do best and being able to identify what your strengths are and trying to do your best to stick with your strengths, that's your best shot against the guy. And
so essentially just eliminate something from the table. Be like, hey, I'm going up looking for one pitch fastball away and try to punch it to right if I get it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of different approaches you can take. I mean, if you've got a history with a specific pitcher and you've got patterns that, there's a lot of guys that wind up doing, they do diaries in the dugout. A guy will come up. I remember when I was with the Rockies, we talked about trying to keep a little notebook, come back from your at-bat, try to jot down the pitches that you saw versus a specific guy, because maybe later in the season you may come back and you got to face him. And if he falls into a certain pattern, well, then I'm playing the odds and I'm going to go based off of what the patterns are telling me. And so at that point, you probably get up there.
That's early day analytics, huh? Notebook?
Yeah.
Notebook. 1990 analytics.
Didn't have my iPad.
Aiden Barrios up to bat for the Wolves, number 4 right fielder, 0 for 1 on the day.
I remember the first time I ever saw the first edition iPod. It was a commuter between Bakersfield, California, and Visalia, and we had an Australian guy on our team, and he pulls out this white-looking box, and he's scrolling through it, because it had the big circle on the bottom of it, and you click, clicking all the time.
Little Apple Macintosh green screen.
Yeah. I was like, what is that? An MP3 player? What was an MP3?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
Napster.
That's stupid. That's never going to catch on.
Jeff is still rocking the Discman.
Yeah. I mean, look at my CD player.
My big book of CDs. Big book of CDs. It looks like the Yellow Pages. Barrios goes down swinging. Going to bring up the pitcher, Cade Anderson, who had a single his first at bat, hard up the middle on a 2-2 count. First pitch to Anderson. It's sky high. Somewhere over towards Janke.
Might be on the football field.
0-1 count from Mayer from the windup. Pitch to Anderson, kind of a jam job.
Hey, Mayer's pitching a great game too. I'm sure y'all
can
comment
absolutely.
on it.
No, I mean that's, this is a pitching battle through and through. I mean, he's attacking our hitters every bit as much as Cade is.
Right.
Yep.
I'm sure y'all talked about him, but do y'all know anything about him?
He's a righty.
Righty, got it.
Big cut from
ball
Cade
was barreled.
Anderson.
I just think it's too high.
Yeah. Back to deep right center. And Cole Poirier makes a catch. Yeah, we don't know much. The only ones we kind of know are Blaze Lalonde over at third, and who was the other one that Jack sent us?
Cole Poirier.
Cole Poirier, yep. Center fielder just made that catch. So let's go bring up Trent Kaimi, the shortstop, 0 for 1 on the day. Fastball for strike 1. Good weather.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's supposed to stay like this all weekend, so we should have 4 good games.
Oh, okay. It's touching that. Yeah. That's weird. I don't hear it.
You don't hear it?
Uh-uh.
You don't have those broadcaster ears, Jeff.
No, but I got a face for radio. That's for sure.
Big cut from Kaimi, goes down swinging. So pitcher's duel here, going to the top of the 5th. Still scoreless at the heap. And
tell you what, he's got a pile of strikeouts too now.
Oh, no, he does.
Yep.
Go back
we'll
and look
be
and see how
right
many
back
he's
after a
got.
word from this sponsor.
In and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at inandouturgentcare.com. In and Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better. faster.
Hi, I'm Brent Forcio, the CEO of Top Velocity, and we'd like to show you the scientific methods we've developed to building elite baseball players. We evaluate biomechanics and their athleticism, like mobility, speed, strength, power, to identify where they have restrictions or deficiencies in their abilities. The Top Velocity methodology has given us the ability to produce more 90-plus testimonials than any other program in the world.
Contact us now for more information.
That last inning.
We're back live. WPB and Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Scoreless game at the Heap. Taking In and Out Urgent Care official scoreboard sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network.
So we have St. Amant tonight. I'm trying to think, what would the other, who do we have tomorrow? I think it's Dutchtown tomorrow.
And then North Shore and Slidell.
Lakeshore.
Lakeshore and Slidell.
Yeah, Lakeshore. Is it Slidell? We play Slidell?
I think it's Slidell.
No.
Or Hahnville, Hammond.
Just keep spitting out a few of them, and one of them will stick.
Central. Denham Springs.
Central. Oh, no, people are giving Central a hard time. They're giving Leo a hard time because he's not scheduling Denham Springs on the schedule. I think it was like first time in 50 years, huh?
Is it? Yeah.
65 pitches, yeah.
They're good?
I don't know. Have to ask the old ball coach over there, over at Central. Maybe they know.
So I know the old Denham Springs coach, I think, is now coaching with Leo at Central. So 3-0 count.
Ah, gotcha.
I think it's got something to do with that. 3-1, 3-0 strike. Braden Billingsley, the DH, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout.
Oh, I think I'm taking 3 pitches.
Strike 2.
That was ball 4. Yeah. But, yeah, now you got to.
Now you're just guessing.
Gotta protect a little bit.
Hard hit ball. Ooh. Hammer kind of knocks it down.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, that's
a tough ball right there.
Yeah. He's got a run on first here. No outs, top of the 5th.
Now batting catcher, Connor Olson.
Yeah, so Hammer got over, and I mean, that's one of those balls where going that way, you don't want to dive head first. You want to do that kind of kick slide.
Yeah, he tried to get in front of it and then knock it down.
And it hit his foot or something.
Yeah, there was definitely a good effort there.
No, he did everything he could do. It was just, I mean, if the ball hits a half-inch one way or the other, it doesn't do that. It drops right in front of him and makes that throw.
He circled around it good. It just got an unlucky bounce, really.
Spalita backdoor to Cherry. Runner safe.
It wasn't like he was Roger Dorning the ball.
Yeah.
He's getting in front of it.
Yeah.
Roger.
I mean, really, it just ended up kicking about 15 feet from him. If it just goes a couple more feet, he's got a chance.
Hell, he almost kicked it all the way to Cherry.
It was pretty close.
Yeah.
1-1 count.
Returning number 8, Lane Swanson.
One pitch to Connor Malasol for strike 2.
Malazan.
Sure it's not Malasol?
No.
Oh, he went.
No, he's occupied. Base
occupied.
He's out.
So drop third strike, first base occupied, batter's out. And that's going to bring up Landon Stewart, who struck out his first at bat, but it moves the runner, Braden Billingsley, over to second base on that drop. That's a tough pitch to.
Yeah, well, I think it hit. In all fairness, I think it hit the front part of the plate.
Yeah, well,
and carried up away, so it wasn't like a clean opportunity to block the ball for Steven.
No. Kyami bouncing behind the runner, fastball for strike 1.
Man, if we get done this game a little too soon, I got to go home and do some chores around the house. We got to stretch this out a little bit. Yeah, I got to restain my back patio.
I lost my camera.
Get there. Got room.
Foul ball.
Got a chance. Caught it. He dropped it on purpose?
No.
Not sure. I think he lost it in the lights.
Nah, he was under it. He was clearly under it.
Yep.
Almost looked like of course you wouldn't drop it on purpose, right?
I don't know why it would.
Right.
You'd have the runner removed, but you'd have 2 outs at third. So I don't. But somebody from the dugout did holler third or something like that.
Well, he was going to tag up clearly, but anyway.
Steal.
Runner going. That's another top velocity strikeout. We're losing our center field camera. I'm not sure why.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if there's some.
Oh, there we go.
Now up, shortstop, Ryder left.
Kept kind of cycling in and out.
So we got 2 outs, right?
Yep, 2 outs, runner at third. Big cut from Ryder.
Carter's chiming in now, letting us know that the center field camera's lagging. We'll get that fixed, Mr. Winchester.
We're just flying at the wheel up here.
That's right.
we don't pay attention to anything.
We're just trying to make sure the cameras are on.
I hadn't been staring at this computer for 4 hours.
Is that 13 Ks now? 14?
13.
13.
Yeah.
Need 14 right here. I think you stay with the fastball. He doesn't look like he can catch up to it.
0-2 count.
There it is.
Fastball away. Away fastball there.
We got 1-2.
Yep, 1-2. Runner at third, 2 outs, scoreless here, top of the 5th of the heat. Anderson with the pitch. Kind of a poker over.
Foul ball. Just foul.
Ooh. They're calling it foul.
Yeah, well, it was legitimately foul. I'm looking at it right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, everybody behind us who have the worst view. No offense, St. Amant fans, but
you can't see down the line.
I mean, you got to be,
It was close.
You got to be fair.
It was
close. Don't get me wrong, but it's not one of those where it's like that was definitely.
Well, the umpire's standing on the line.
Standing 5 feet from it.
Yeah, we have a 3-man crew here, so there's a guy literally right down the line.
7 if you're counting us.
It was probably his dad.
Yeah.
Once that hit, RBI hit.
2-2 count. That would have definitely scored 1 and been an extra base hit.
Oh yeah,
if not 3, maybe.
That would have been a double.
Pitch from Anderson, fastball.
Smoked.
Oh, there you go. Well, you know what?
Gets in the gap. Still gets that double. Rounding in second, holding up there. Stand-up double from Ryder Mole, the shortstop. RBI.
Go put him back. Wait, no, I'm hitting wrong. Yeah, that's one of those scenarios where, once again, based on the situation right there, you don't necessarily have to give a cookie pitch. Not to say that anything that Cade really has is a cookie, but something that catches that much of the plate where somebody can accidentally run into a fastball. You don't necessarily have to be in that situation. You can kind of work around the zone and see if they get themselves out.
Good fastball from Anderson for strike 2. So runner on second. Sandoval breaks the tie. Gets on the board with a.
He's showing up the umpire. This is how you get rung up, right?
Who is this?
I mean, just frustrated with the call, but it's a strike. I mean, they can say what they want.
0 for 2 on the day.
Yep.
0 for 3 on the day. So we get the 3rd and 4th out. Another top velocity strikeout. Poirier's 3rd of the game. And Cade Anderson's 13th, maybe, something like that.
How did that 3rd
14
out get off on there?
Was it?
We're going into the bottom
There you
of
go. Got it.
Got
it
it.
was new game.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah, so clear bases. Let's take a quick commercial break, and we will be right.
In and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at inandourgentcare.com. In and Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better, faster.
The leadoff hit.
And we're back.
Yeah, let's get something going here.
Bottom of the 5th.
It is 1-0.
1-0 Santa Ma over St. Paul's here in the bottom of the 5th.
It just broke the
Steven
tie.
Spalita, the catcher, up to bat. First pitch swinging.
All right. We'll take
Sneaks a single up the middle.
I'll take that.
So leadoff single there, starting off the inning.
Trying to get something
Spalita's
going
1 for
here.
2 on the day. DH Ethan Williams up. Struck out last time looking.
Now batting, DH Ethan Williams.
Looks like Easton LeBlanc right there, maybe pinch running. You know, we're sitting here, talking about Cade's 13 strikeouts right now, 14 strikeouts right now.
Pick off back to first.
But, it's not to be overshadowed by Mayer's performance out on the mound today.
Yeah.
He's doing an exceptional job of holding us at bay, and he's got how many strikeouts does he have? He's got 5 or 6 strikeouts.
Pick off back. I don't know.
Tell you what, it would be nice to get a bag, right? Get something going on the base path.
21.
I think it looks like Easton LeBlanc from up here, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, okay. Freshman.
Yeah.
Okay. One-0 count to Williams. Pitch from Mayer. Big
Ooh,
cut. Got
man.
it straight back for strike 1. Mayer gets a signal. Slides up. Strike 2.
He's just keeping that ball elevated just enough to stay above the plane of Ethan's bat.
Yep.
If he makes one little bitty tweak at that top hand, I think he's probably going to put it in the trees.
Williams goes down swinging. It's going to bring up Gavin Bourgeois. Bourgeois grounded out to short his first at bat. Playing third base for the
Get a
Wolves.
little beast mode right here.
Yeah. Get something hard here. Come on.
Mayer gets a signal, comes set. LeBlanc going on the pitch. High
Ooh.
fastball.
That's it. That's
All
good.
right.
Kind of
He's gonna make
errant
something
throw by the
happen
catcher
here.
moves LeBlanc over to second base. So runners in scoring position for Bourgeois.
That's a big steal. I like that, putting a little pressure on him.
Yep. Good move by LeBlanc.
He's just got to make sure he barrels up a ball right here. I mean,
Something behind the
something's
run.
hard. We can get through the hole. We got some decent speed at second base.
Pitch
Make
from
something
Mayer.
happen.
Fastball away.
Good eye.
2-0 count. Hitter's pitch right here.
There you go. He's hunting right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd be swinging out of my shoes.
Daddy Hacks.
Right here. Get Get going a little bit earlier and get that barrel head out there, G.
Mayer looks at second. Pitch. Good take. Fastball away. Strike one. Looked like it was over the white.
Yeah.
Or the chalk of the batter's box. 2-1 count. Pitch from Mayer.
Good eye. Good take. Good take.
There you go. Here's your pitch right here. 3-1.
Start early and get the barrel head out.
Big cut.
Big swing
Strike
right
2.
there.
Count goes full.
Just a click late.
3-2 count to Bourgeois. One out here in the bottom of the 5th.
Looks like he made an adjustment, choking up a little bit.
Yep.
Leave it
Fastball up.
Good eye. We'll take it.
Bourgeois walks on 6 pitches.
That's it. They can throw a few.
Gonna bring up Cade Anderson. Oh, sorry.
No.
No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Matthew Cody.
Yeah.
That's my fault. I looked at Barrios as Bourgeois started right, and then I was like, well, how does he have 3 at-bats when the guy in front of him doesn't have 3 at-bats? And I was like, wait, this is not right. So runners on first and second, 1 out here at the heap. St. Paul's down 1-0 against the Gators from Sandoval. They got In-N-Out Urgent Care official scoreboard sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. I want to also thank River Rock Stoneworks, official mound visit sponsor. Also want to thank Calcutta Gold Fishing Charters. I have that logo somewhere.
Getting some comments saying that the YouTube is frozen for some reason. I don't know.
YouTube is frozen. From multiple people or one person?
Well, no, just one that came across a second ago.
Come on. Hey, we're starting to get ahead in the counts here, so you're starting to get some pitches.
Looks like we're back.
Good take by Cody.
So we don't need to do too much, you know. Just making sure that we good barrel to ball contact right here. Put some pressure on the defense. Make sure that they can make the play.
Strike 2. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Cody goes down swinging. Jeff, why would you play? You got first and second, less than 2 outs. Why would a third baseman play up on the grass right there? I mean, with that force, because you don't want to have to catch the ball, go back to the bag. I mean, usually you're supposed to be playing even or 1 step behind.
Well,
right?
not to say that it's probably the best thing to do, but you do have to respect the fact that maybe he might bunt.
Even with 2 strikes, though.
Well, we've seen it on we've seen it on
right.
with St. Paul's on many occasions where, you know, the batter's got to be, listen, if you got called on to put it down, coach wants to put it down for a reason. You can do it with 2 strikes. Right, wrong, or indifferent, you see people doing it. You know, so you definitely want to be able to respect the fact that that could potentially happen. Also, too, by playing kind of somewhat up right there, it gives you a little bit more of an opportunity to get to a ball turn double play. You know, and with runners on first and second, 1 out, you definitely want to be able to take advantage of that.
Pitch from Mayer. Check swing. I don't think he went. He's going to check him, and he rung him up.
Oh, did he?
So,
yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah.
So Hammer goes down with a check swing, peeled to first, and umpire laid down the hammer.
Yeah.
So 3 outs, leave 2 men stranded after a walk by Bourgeois and a single by Spalita. And we're going to the top of the 6th. St. Paul's down 1-0 to Sandoval, and we'll be right back.
In and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at inandourgentcare.com. In and Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better, faster.
You want to throw hard, healthier, with better command? Hit me up. We got you.
We got number 25, Lee Amity, up to bat, second baseman for the Sandoval Gators. 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. Lefty on lefty here. First pitch, Amity kind of gets the jam job to right field.
That's it. And 1 pitch at bat.
Yep, there you go.
Aiden Barrios makes the catch. That's what you want right now.
So far, which is good because he's sitting at 86 pitches right now, and we're in the top of the 6th inning, so probably getting close to a pitch count. We're in the top of the 6th, depending on what this does right here, and based on the situation of the game, probably dictates whether or not Cade makes it all the way to the 7th. But I know in his last couple outings, they've kind of held him
just under 100.
About 85 to 90, somewhere in that ballpark. So, and with every inning that he goes out there, or with every appearance that he goes out there, he has the ability to kind of stretch out a few more pitches. But it's still early in the season, so you don't want to get too carried away.
1-1 count to Courager. Another strike from
and look, I sat in the press box the first 4 innings, and the umpire's been really consistent. I mean, so a lot of head shaking, but he's been consistent on the edge.
That's another Top Velocity strikeout. Top Velocity, the official strikeout sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network.
Courager was not happy about
Blaze
that.
Lalonde, third baseman for the Gators, number 11, 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts.
So we got 2 outs.
Yep. Top of the 6th. Nobody else. Pitch from Anderson, fastball off Blaze's foot over towards the third base dugout.
Cade has just cracked the 90 pitch count, Walker.
He's at 90?
Yep.
Huh. I'd imagine we're just getting out of this inning, right?
Well, like I said.
There's a big cut on a changeup from Anderson. 0-2 on Lalonde. Wind up, pitch, ground ball over to Cherry. Cherry bobbles it, gets into right field.
That was a tough hop right there to wear that one off the chest.
Yeah. So Lalonde reaches on an error. Going to bring up Lawson Bourgeois, first baseman for Sandoval, number 29.
And it's going to be a pitching change, too.
Yep, there you go.
He's
kind of like right on cue right there as far as the pitch counts are concerned. That's 94 pitches. That's 94 pitches. Once again, he's got 15 strikeouts. There's 45 pitches minimum right there. There's half your pitch count is to strikeouts, which there's your blessing and curse all at the same time.
Yep.
And you hope to have a little bit more run support when you leave the game.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, you can't win with no runs, and I feel bad for Cade in the sense that, he doesn't, if anything else, he gets, best case scenario, gets a no decision, but to get a no decision after striking out 15, I mean, that's
Right.
That's kind of hard, But in the same sense, hey, listen, we got to score some some runs,
Put some balls in play.
Yeah.
So 15 strikeouts through 5 2/3, 94 pitches.
Two hits.
Two
2 hits, 1 run.
I got 1 hit.
I got 2.
You had the one early on, and maybe the first inning through shortstop.
Yeah, that's what I got. Who's the other one? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I got 2. Got the double.
Yeah.
So Molier and Malaison with a single and a double. 15 strikeouts from Cade Anderson. We got Alex Dusang on the mound. Is that right? Am I looking right? Number 13, Alex Dusang.
I think so.
If this roster's correct. If it's not.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It is Dusang.
Okay. So he'll come in with a runner on first and 2 outs. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner, number 32 for the Gators, Chase Kelly. Don't know much about Kelly.
Not sure. No, he's number 32.
Yep, that's about it.
Yep. So Anderson's going to move to center field, which is going to bring in, I think Matthew Cody came out, and Drew Bodie slides to left as Alex Dusang comes on the mound here.
Still got Barrios in right.
Yeah.
Still got Bourgeois at third, Kaimi at short, Hammer at second, Cherry at first, and Splita behind the dish. Thank you to River Rock Stoneworks, official pitching change and mound visit sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network.
Here's an interesting fact on Cade's performance tonight. 94 pitches and 70 strikes. So
a lot of foul balls. I mean, they did a good job of extending a couple of at-bats early on. Taking into full count, fouling off a few pitches, eventually striking out, but you're 8-9 pitches in, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, you start chewing up your rounds. But that's all right. He put us in position to win the game. Let's get this out and go win it.
Slide step from Dusang, fastball low, going to make it 3-0 on Lawson Bourgeois, who grounded out to first his last at bat and struck out his first at bat. Fastball right down the middle and 3-0 for strike 1.
There we go.
2 outs here in the top of the 6th at the Heat. Sent them all up 1-0 over St. Paul's. Game 1 of a 4-game home stretch over the next 3 days.
Very good pitching battle going on right there. And then look at Dusang coming in there, getting the third out of the inning.
2-out fly ball. Kaimi camps out under it and catches it to end the top half of the 6th inning. And we're going to go to the bottom half, down 1-0 here at the Heap. And we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
In and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at inandouturgentcare.com. In and Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better, faster.
You want to throw hard, healthier, with better command? Hit me up. We got you.
And we're back. Sent them all up 1-0 here.
Turning over the top of the lineup right here. So if we're going to get a shot at making something happen, this would be it right now. It'd be a fine time to do it.
Drew Bodie, leadoff batter for the Wolves.
I wouldn't put it past Drew to try to drop one down.
Ooh, foul ball. Go talk to him.
Connor took that one off his face.
Yeah, you can see him rubbing his jaw. He got umpire giving a little break there. Connor Malaison, who's 1 for 2 on the day.
I think it's Molaison.
I'm sticking with Malaison.
That's good. It's okay. Except for His family's listening.
Well, I mean, here's one thing we can agree on. Whether I'm right, wrong, or you're right or wrong, this is Louisiana, and there's 18 different ways to say that one name.
That's for sure.
So I'm right somewhere,
Could
you're
be
right
bourgeois,
somewhere.
could be Borges.
Yeah. Well, look, funny.
Hell, there's other people with that same name that will tell those people with that name that they're saying it wrong.
It was funny. George Bodie was up in the press box, and Reed was up there going, hey, they're saying it's Bode. And he's like, and he says, we're going to call him Bodie. So he calls him Bodie, and we hear from the dugout, all right, Bode. We're like, dang it, we called the wrong one. And his dad behind us goes, no, it's Bodie. That's my son.
Yeah.
He's like, we got it.
Well, that's what Game Changer calls him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Game Changer calls him Bode.
But what's funny, we're like.
Here we go. Come on, make something happen. No, maybe
Fly
not.
ball over the right field. And Bodie going to be out number 1. It won't be long before AI tells us how we're supposed to say our names.
Yeah, right.
You're going to be Borges.
Listen,
you're going to be Borges.
You talk about a name that can be butchered or said 400,000 ways. Especially when you're out of town. That's always fun.
Hayden Barrios, the right fielder, steps in. 0 for 2 on the day. The only thing worse than the different pronunciations is if I don't know if you've ever met anybody that has decided to change the way they pronounce their last name later in life. And
no, I didn't do the Theismann thing.
Yeah. We got a guy at work that has changed his pronunciation 3 times in 8 years. And,
oh, goodness.
And I don't know which one to call him.
No, that's low.
Yeah.
3-0 count.
Come on, get a base runner here with 1 out.
To Barrios.
That's up.
That's up for a walk-ons walk. Thinking of walk-ons, official walk sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network.
This might be
St. Paul's
it
baseball.
for Mayers. He is up.
What's he up at?
He is at 80 pitches right now, 81 pitches. So I don't know what his.
Have you seen anybody in that bullpen though?
No.
I haven't seen anybody in the bullpen. No.
No.
This might be one of those. Hey, how you feeling, kid?
Yeah.
You doing great?
Well, he missed on 4 straight fastballs.
Yeah.
So
it's reset right here. You know, he's going after our 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, so just want to maybe discuss. A, how he's feeling. B, what are you thinking right here? How do we?
You know what it is, right?
this?
We're all sitting down. We never sit down to do this.
We never
right?
sit down. We need to stand up. That's right. We should stand
Look,
up.
I moved over. I came over here to change the momentum. Yeah, that didn't work.
We're going to stand up this time, even though we're further away from the hotkeys.
We need an upper lip rally dip. I think it burns. I got to figure out how to work this from way up here.
We got to give a shout out to Florida League title. Just because.
Yep.
I don't know if we're going to see our closer. And they are the official closer sponsor.
Yep.
Jeff Lessishare with those fellas over in Florida League title. They're listening.
What about stealing a bag here? You take a chance? Put a runner in scoring position?
Kate Anderson.
Could be.
Yeah. Maybe hit and run.
Yeah.
Not here, but on 2-0, right?
Yeah, 2-0. You're going to give him something to hit.
Yeah,
and then nothing else, you're protecting him on the swing.
And look, if Kate screws around and pops it up, it's going to be so high you can get all the way back to first.
But you also want to make sure that he has the ability to choose what he wants to hit and what not to hit, especially in this situation.
Well, he's going to want to hit this pitch.
If it's his pitch, yeah. Off his
foul
foot.
ball.
Off his foot. Yeah, that stinks.
He was running, though, I think, huh?
No, he wasn't. He went on contact. So 2-1, Anderson fouls that off of the inside of his ankle.
Yeah, that one.
But he's shaking it off. He's tough. So
that one hurts.
2-1 count, 1 out here at the Heat. St. Paul's down 1-0. If you're just tuning in, we just mixed up the juju and we're all standing up now.
Yeah, so we've been sitting down the whole game, which is kind of out of our element too. But since we're the production crew and the on-air guys,
that bullpen's getting loose. So this might be Myers' last inning.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, he's pitched a great game.
No,
you have to give him that. Regardless of the outcome of what goes on now.
Low fastball for strike 2.
Mayers is an incredible game so far, getting them all the way to this point with very, very little threat on offense for St. Paul's.
2-2 count for Anderson. Barrios secondary.
Get the hole
right
ball. There we go.
It's going to squeak through for a single. Barrios round second. Picks up Coach Todd Cole, holds him up.
Here we go.
Second base, and
We got
some runners on first and second with one out here, and that's going to bring up Trent Kaimi. 0 for 2 on the day, but definitely due. And
yeah, he's swinging the bat well.
Up. Yeah, we're seeing it. So.
Come on, Trent.
Let's get some late inning heroics right here, Trent. We've seen it before. Let's see it again. Oh, sorry.
Kaimi asks for time, gets it. Mayer steps off. Santa Maul coach teetering back and forth of whether he wants to pull him now or the next guy.
Decisions.
Yeah, Trent will decide for him, taking ball 1.
It's always did I leave him in one batter too long?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Let's hope so.
Yeah.
And then the relief guy comes in and gives up the 3-run jack, and you're like, oh, I should have kept him out there.
Yeah.
It's the beautiful thing about this game.
Yep.
Lunging at 1, strike 1, 1-1 count on Kaimi.
Biggest threat we've had so far right now. Couldn't come at a better time, given we are 5 outs away.
Bottom of the 6th here at the Heat. Runners on first and second, down by 1. 1-1 count to Kaimi.
Good take.
Yeah.
That was a good take.
Yep.
Very
that
good take.
That 1-1 changeup, 1-1 off speed, man. That's such a really good pitch. It's still an aggressive hitting count. Most guys would think that you're coming with fastball, in general. I mean, and then you throw that changeup in there. It gets
especially with Trent's first. He was way out in front of that initial changeup, so it was a good pitch, and he popped that fastball on him right there.
Does it look like he's coming on his front foot? Is that something
he
new?
Does that. No. He does that.
He gets
out in front like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was noticing this. So maybe he's not fooled, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a little bit more of a front side approach where he gets out there, gets that barrel head out there really quick.
Oh, really quick.
Yeah, he is extremely short to the ball.
Mayer looks back, 2-2 pitch. Ball in the dirt. Big lead, secondary lead from Barrios at second. Anderson at first.
Let's load him up.
Full count, 1 out. St. Paul's down by 1. Bottom of the 6th. Some chatter from the dugout.
There it is.
Good.
Good.
They got another walk-on's walk. And that's going to load the bases with 1 out and bring up
looking down the bullpen.
Steven Spolita.
They're making the call. They pull him.
Who's 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a ground out to second base. So, this is going to be it for Mayer. Stat-wise, I mean, good performance.
Yeah. No, I mean, he threw very well today. I mean, 92 pitches, 55 strikes. Faced 22 batters, and he had 8 strikeouts, 4 walks, and 2 of those walks, I think were one of them walk, one walk this inning. But I mean, all in all, it pitched a great game. I mean, he's only given up 3 hits.
Yep.
No earned runs. But it's definitely probably time. It looked like he was showing some signs of fatigue out there.
It's gonna bring number 22 for Santa Maul. To the mound, Braden Billingsley. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, then
He looks like he's bringing it a little bit.
Yep. Big, solid kid.
Yeah, which is fine because, Stevens, he's barreled up 2 balls tonight already. Hard ground ball out to second base in his first at-bat, and then snuck one through the center of the field for a base hit to center field in his second at-bat. So, he's finding the barrel. Let's hope he can find one more. Make something happen here. Looks like Billingsley's working with fastball slider, unless that was a cutter. He's saying breaking ball. It looks like a little tight cutter.
Yeah, it almost looks like a two-seam. I mean, a little cutter.
All right, so 1-0, bases loaded. Steven Spolita up, the catcher, number 5, junior catcher
This
Batting
is when
from
we
the left
just you just
side.
at a minimum got to get this run in, right? Ground ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
not
look,
not to the pitcher.
Corners are going to be playing in. Middle of the infield's playing double play depth.
Yeah.
And you just want Steven to get the barrel head out there and
stay out the double play.
Yeah.
Big cut
You
from
knew he was going to
Spalita.
be hacking. You got to be hacking right here. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're not dreaming of being in this situation, you're not up there to take strikes. You're up there to make sure that every strike that you wind up getting is an aggressive strike. That was pretty aggressive right there.
Another good pitch.
Another good pitch right there. Billingsley staying with the high heat right here. You definitely don't want to slow his bat down and let that little cutter, slider, whatever he's throwing there stay out over the plate. Because Steven will put it in the trees over there.
0-2 pitch to Spalita. Pops one up.
Infield fly.
Infield fly rule. Batter's going to be out for out number 2.
It's about the only place a pop-up doesn't work for us right now. Ah, man.
So that's going to bring up Ethan Williams, the DH, 0 for 2 on the night. Number 19, DH number Cherry. So just hit one hard here, kid.
Yeah, Ethan's just got to get that barrel head out there just a little bit sooner. It looks like Billingsley's throwing with a little bit more authority than Mayers was, and Ethan was just a click late on Mayers.
Yeah, but Mayer looked like he had a more in and out, off-speed stuff, had him a little bit fooled. I'm like you, just get that foot down early and catch up to that fastball and be looking for it the whole time. You know you're going to get it.
Well, if he came in there, the first batter he faced with one out was pumping fastballs. I can't imagine that he's going to wind up throwing anything other than that right out the chute. So,
and also, I mean, in this situation when you're up by 1, you don't want to throw a whole lot of breaking balls, especially something that might get by a catcher to, give up that fly ball.
Just underneath it.
Drop it.
Uh-oh, this is trouble. This is trouble. No, maybe not.
So Sandoval makes the 3rd out, and we're going to move to the top of the 7th.
That was a great job by Billingsley coming in that situation. It's never easy. Bases loaded, 1 out, and you get 2 pop-ups to the infield. Great job on their part coming in there, handling that situation. And, it just kind of a tough time for us trying to create hits, and it's unfortunate that we weren't able to get anything out of that scenario right there, but hopefully we can we got one more crack at it. We'll see what we can do.
And we'll be right back for the last inning here at the Heat. Santa Maria 1, St. Paul 0.
There's a place on the North Shore where children feel right at home. Our highly specialized partnership provides them the most comprehensive pediatrics. Together, we offer extensive capabilities for everything from a simple checkup to specialties like cardiology and urology. So, while they have so far to go in life, all they need is right here. Auctioner Hospital for Children at St. Tammany Parish Hospital. Advanced care for kids of all ages.
In and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at inandourgentcare.com. In and Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better, faster.
And we're back live, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Rich Bourgeois, Jeff Winchester, Mike Arnold, live on WPBN St. Tammany Oshner streaming deck. Beautiful Heat field, completely opposite of the left field lounge out there.
Yeah. For you guys who may be just tuning in, been a pitching battle all night long. We had Kate Anderson on the mound, goes out there and punches out 15, and here we are in a 1-0 ball game, and we're on the bad end of it going into the 7th, and it's just unfortunate that the performance on the mound tonight by Cade could in essence be nullified by not being able to create run production. And we had our opportunities. I mean, we've
left 7 on.
Yeah, we had the heart of the lineup up, and we just couldn't able to pull anything out right there. So definitely got to find some solutions to the issue of not being able to produce runs over the last few games. I know we wound up having Curtis was one, but even the game over at St. Amant last week, we were
good block by Steven Spalita behind the plate.
We were lacking in the run production category, but not as consistent as we need to be in order to be in a better seeding situation going forward. So we need to make some adjustments.
0-2 count from Dusang. Fastball up.
We know
0-2 count. Ground ball over to Hammer at second. Got to keep those feet moving. Over to Cherry for out number 1. That's going to bring up number 16, Connor Malasson, who's 1 for 2 on the day. Dusang with fastball low. Sent them all at 1-0 here, top of the 7th of the heat. Hard hit by Malasson. Center field. Kate Anderson camped out underneath it and makes a catch for out number 2. So it's going to bring up number 7, Landon Stewart. 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. Dusang from the windup.
Looked like a first pitch changeup right there.
That's what I thought. The bottom kind of fell out of it. 1-0 count to Stewart. Ground ball up the middle. Kaimi trying for it, but that's going to sneak in for a hit. Stewart rounds first. Makes him 1 for 3 on the day. Going to bring up Ryder Mole,
who has the only RBI of the day.
Yep, with a double.
Center field off of Kate Anderson.
Yep.
The only blemish on K tonight.
Runner at first. Dusang with the pitch. Ball low. Slide step from Dusang. Big cut. Fouls it back. 1-1 count. Stewart with a good lead. Secondary.
Pitch.
Delayed steal. Spalita went to grab it and dropped it. So.
Just like that, he's in the same spot. 2 outs with a runner at second.
Yep.
He drove a run in on that last play, the last opportunity he had in this situation.
There it is.
Strike 3.
Right,
and it makes up for
That's
it.
another top velocity strikeout. And Mole goes down looking. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
In and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at InAndOutUrgentCare.com. In-N-Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better, faster.
This is a walk-on athlete. They push harder and put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Okay.
And we're going to the bottom of 7th here. St. Paul's down 1-0 to Santa Maria.
Come on, Gav, stay hot, man.
All right, Bouge. Come on, kiddo.
Got Gavin Bourgeois at the plate. Third baseman.
Just be ready for that first fastball. He's coming.
Bourgeois walked last time.
There it is.
Big cut.
He's on
Had
it.
a little juice on that one.
Yeah, he's throwing it, man. Billings got some thick legs, man. He can probably bring the heat. Not probably, he is.
Yeah. Another big cut. Braden Billingsley on the mound for Santa Maria. 0-2 count to Bourgeois. Billingsley from the windup gets the signal from Alonso.
Just play Pepper with the right fielder.
Good take there on 0-2 on that wave fastball. It's hard to watch that, huh? But it's a good take.
Yeah, well, it's off the plate. I think we've actually seen him, be consistent with that call all night long.
Yeah.
There we go. Get down.
Kind of barreled one up center field.
He squared it up.
Right at Cole Poirier. So that's going to be one out here. And that's going to bring up number 17.
Brian Lee.
Pinch hitting for Matthew Cody. Brian Lee.
Yeah. Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian the preacher, or was that different?
Yeah, hit him. That's it.
It hit him. So that's a walk-ons hit by a pitch. Thinking of walk-ons official walk and hit by a pitch sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network.
All right, so
we got a runner on first. It's interesting. One out here.
We have a pulse.
It looks like. All right. Is that
who we got up here?
Oh, I thought I saw a different number.
No, it is.
That is 8. That is Hammer.
Yep,
okay.
it is Hammer.
Hammer's 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Strikeout. Brian Lee with a good lead at first. Billingsley goes to the plate. Also looks back to first. Looking for a back door. Lee with about a 3-step lead. Billingsley looks to the plate. Slide step, fastball up and in for ball 1. 1-1 count on Hammer.
Let's see how quick he is to the plate here. So a lot of times you can figure whether or not you got a shot to be able to advance the runner
What's
on
the
the
number
steal.
we're looking for? Secondary, big cut.
He's pretty quick to the
from
plate.
Hammer.
I mean, if you're anything, like if you're 1-3 to 1-4 to the plate,
that's quick.
With somebody who runs pretty decent, you probably got a shot.
And that's from first move to mid.
Yeah.
Billingsley.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
So
yeah,
I mean,
that's a
nothing
shame.
you can do about that. Big hard hit from Hammer.
Yeah.
If he hits it any 6 inches right or left, it's a base hit.
Yeah.
See a replay here.
Great reflexes from Billingsley to knock that one down. That's definitely a base hit up the middle. Putting the tie and run, a base hit away. But you know what? The truth is that we had our opportunities early in the game. You lose 1-0 and you leave 8 guys on base. What did we have? How many hits did we wind up having?
Oh,
probably 3, maybe 3 hits.
Spolita, 2 by Anderson. That's 3. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean,
so 3 hits.
You're not going to be able to score like that. Especially, I mean, you're not going to be able to win if you can't manufacture runs. I mean, that we got to figure out some things from an offensive standpoint. Whether we got to manufacture runs, whether we change approaches based off of situations or what. But collectively, in all honesty, not too impressive from an offensive standpoint throughout the first 7 games that we've had, and I think we got to look at what we're doing from an approach standpoint, and we got to make some changes. You had your opportunities to win, and we just didn't pull the trigger when we really needed to. Especially that last inning, not being able to manufacture anything with bases loaded, 1 out. You can't. It's going to be hard to win ball games in advance, deep in the season, if we're unable to at least eke some of those runs out. So. Yep. But you know what? It's the first game of 4 over the next couple days, and this team is streaky. We've seen it happen. We and it works both ways.
Yep.
When you're cold, they're cold as ice.
That's baseball. So.
When they were hot the other day. I'm trying to remember who they played where they had like 15 hits or something like that.
Denham Springs.
It was Denham Springs, and it seemed like everybody's hitting that day.
Yep.
They're all falling in, but. We gotta have more of those.
Yep. So patience. We'll get it sunk up and working. So Wolves go down 1-0 to the Santa Monica Gators here Thursday night at the Heap. First game of 4-game home stretch. We'll be back here tomorrow night at 6:30 to face Dutchtown.
Yep.
So that should be another big 5A matchup. I mean, Dutchtown's going to have some good ball players like normal.
Always do have a good program.
So, you got anything else?
No, I mean, once again, we've hit on it throughout the course of the day, but it's a shame that Cade has to walk away with a 15 strikeout performance and not be able to acquire a win for that performance. And it's just too bad, but nonetheless, still a dominating outing for Cade, and I'm sure we'll see more of those as we continue to go on.
All right. Well, Ridge Bourgeois, Jeff Winchester, Mike Arnold signing off. WPBN St. Tammany Oshner post-game show. Wolves go down 1-0 after a great performance by Anderson on the mound and Meyer on the other side on the mound there. So pitcher's duel.
Yep, got to give him credit.
Good baseball team from Santa Mall. We'll face off with another one from the same area tomorrow with Dutchtown. Wolves will bounce back.
Hopefully.
So. Got a lot of baseball left. So WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network, we'll see you guys tomorrow.